You ever scrolling online and see an image that just stops you in your tracks? One that makes you go, whoa, what am I even looking at? Well, today we are diving into one of those. It makes a pretty wild claim that something that just happened in Alaska is about to literally unzip Antarctica. Now, we're not here to prove it or disprove it. We're just here to deconstruct it, to understand the story this single image is trying to tell, piece by fascinating piece. Okay, so this is it. This is the image we're talking about. And wow, there is a lot going on here, right? At first glance, you see what looks like scientific data. You've got a literal countdown timer, and is that a whale? It's all designed to feel super urgent, to make us feel like something huge is happening on a planetary scale. So let's break it down.
All right, first up, this shocking global connection from one pole to the other.
At its heart, the core idea is actually really simple. It's this. Something that happened up in Alaska is going to set off a chain reaction, a domino effect, that results in a massive event all the way down in Antarctica. A straight line from the top of the world to the bottom. And to really sell this idea, the image doesn't just, use text. It gives us this really dramatic visual, a fiery crack, like a zipper running down the planet. It's an unforgettable picture, and it's designed to make this abstract concept feel like a real, physical, and kind of scary force. So, okay, what supposedly kicks off this whole thing? Let's dive into Section 2, the Alaskan trigger. So, what is the trigger? What's the starting pistol here? Well, the image doesn't want you to guess. It points to a very specific, very real event. If you look at the top left corner of the image, boom, there it is. It's calling out a magnitude 6.4 earthquake in Alaska. So in this story, that quake isn't just some random tremor. Nope, it is the official starting gun for everything that's supposed to happen next. So get this. According to this image, the whole point of that earthquake wasn't just the shaking itself. Its real job was to activate a 10-day countdown for something way, way bigger. All right, so we've got the cause. Now what about the effect? That brings us to Section 3, the Antarctic prediction. Now check out the bottom right. The image gets really specific here. It's forecasting a massive M7.2 plus quake at something called the Antarctic Ridge. But look at how it's shown. It's all blurry, right? Covered in question marks. It's not being sold as a sure thing, but as this unfolding, uncertain mystery. And this comparison here really lays out the whole story they're telling. On one side, you have the trigger, a real confirmed event that already happened. But on the other, the prediction, this huge, uncertain event in the future. It's a classic setup, right? A known cause leading to this mysterious, powerful effect. But that's not all. To really crank up the tension, the image throws in another classic element. Let's look at Section 4, an ominous countdown. I mean, you can't miss this language. It's big, it's bold, it's practically yelling at you. 10-day window activated. All of a sudden, this isn't just some abstract theory you can think about later. According to this, the clock is ticking, like right now. And here's the countdown itself, pulled right from the image. By putting a very specific time on it, 9 days, 4 hours, it just makes that deadline feel so much more tangible, so much more immediate. Okay, so we've got a trigger, we've got a prediction, a countdown, but then the source adds one more piece to the puzzle. And honestly, this might be the strangest part of all. The final clue, a message from a whale. Yeah, look at the top right corner. You see that? A beached whale. And it's literally labeled, "Whale sends message." This is where it gets really interesting, because we've shifted from things that sound kind of scientific, like earthquake magnitudes, to something that feels almost mystical, as if nature itself is trying to send us a warning sign. Okay, so let's just put it all together. What we're really looking at here is a complete story, almost like a 4-act play. Step 1, the trigger, that Alaskan quake. Step 2, the connection, the planet literally unzipping. Step 3, the prediction, that massive future quake in Antarctica. And finally, Step 4, the warning, coming from both a digital clock and a whale. It's a whole disaster movie plot all packed into one single image. So, what are we left with? You've got this one image that brilliantly weaves together things that feel scientific, things that feel super urgent, and even things that feel kind of spiritual. It's a really powerful combination. And that really just leaves us with one final question to think about. When you're faced with a complicated story like this, what's the message you choose to see?